Hey flamingos, hey! So we are continuing on today with our invention blueprint covers, and I'm really excited to be doing this with you guys. We're on to our last 3 steps on our invention blueprint covers. So yesterday we filled in the inventor block, right? We read the most magnificent thing. We filled in the architect block. The architect is like the designer. They use their right brain to draw how the invention or building is going to look. We read Iggy Peck, architect. We did the engineer block, and we read Rosie Revere, the engineer. And the engineer uses their left brain to figure out the math and science of an invention, and it helps keep us safe. And then we learned about the studio, which is where all these people do their work, and they create these blueprints in a studio. So our studio, I put it as Lupine Lane, but you could put your house there, you could put your bedroom, you could put your address, ask mom and dad what your address is. And so now all of you should have decided on one idea from your 4 invention brainstorming ideas that you are going to choose to invent, and we're going to make blueprints for. So we are going to draw a rendering of your invention here in this big block on the left here, the big block on your cover. So you're going to think really hard about what you think your invention is going to look like, and you're going to draw it here. And then you're going to write the title here. And then we're going to write when you created this invention in this last block right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th block down. So in this first video, we're going to go over writing your title here and when you created your invention in this 5th block on the right-hand side here. Okay, so I remember, do you guys remember I showed you this invention idea that I had? This was called the Sunshine All the Time Convertible Roof. There's my title, and this is my rendering. It's a very careful drawing of what my invention is going to look like. And you can see it shows the sunny day outside, just like it is outside today. Enjoy the weather today, guys. And you can see these arrows are on the roof because the roof closes and it opens, just like we talked about how some of you guys have seen or maybe even have a convertible car where the roof opens when it's sunny and nice out, and then it closes when it's rainy or cold, so you can be protected, right, from the weather. So this is a house that does that. And I think, the Dallas Cowboy Stadium, I think, does this too, but it's not something that houses have yet. So this is called the Sunshine All the Time Convertible Roof, and it's going to be available to all. Yeah, so the title is going to be written here. I'm going to do it again. I'm gonna write it here again for another invention idea that I had to show you guys where you should write your title. And parents, some things that you can do to help kids conserve space. Meaning, so this is the amount of space that you have to write your invention title. You can take a sheet of paper along with your child when they're writing and give them a guide for, you have this much room to write the first letter, this much room to write the second, and so on to help them. It's kind of like bumpers in bowling. Give them the space so they learn to conserve space so they can fit the whole word in this block right here. Okay, so I'm going to share with you my invention idea that I'm going to do along with you guys during our invention project here. I decided I was going to do something called the Germ-o-Scan, and it's going to be like a scanner like you go in at the airport that people can put in their buildings, and it will detect bacteria or viruses so people can know it's time to stay home or time to go to the doctor. So I'm gonna write this in rainbow. If you want to write it in rainbow, you totally can. We love rainbows in the flamingo class, so we're gonna go with with our rainbow theme. So we're going to start with the red marker, and we're going to write J. Sounds like a J, but it's actually a soft G. So we're going to write the E, R, M, and then we need, next color in the rainbow is blue, so we're going to do blue. We're going to do a little hyphen. This is called a hyphen. Now we're going to do indigo, and we're going to do an O. And another hyphen, Germ-o, and we're going to write scanner next. S. C. A. Oops, Miss Lauren got it wrong. That's okay, we'll reverse it. It's a beautiful oops, right? We do beautiful oopses. I got the order wrong, but that's okay. So S-C-A-N, blue is next, and E, the ending sound of scanner is R. So we're gonna write an R right here. The Germ-o-Scanner, yeah. And so parents, sometimes it's fun to encourage your kids to write in a pattern. It gets them to think a little bit about the choices that they're making with a color and letter recognition and use phonetics to spell out the word. So this is the Germ-o-Scanner. That's my title of my invention, and I wrote it in this big long rectangle here. Now, over here, in this final box here, we're going to write when this was created. So we're going to say created, C-R-E-A-T-E-D, in, I-N. And remember, we'll do a colon, 2 dots, created in. And then we're going to write the month. So today's March 31st. Let's do April. April 2020. So we'll write A-P-R-I-L, and then 2020. Remember how we make that? We write 2020. All right, so now we have all of our boxes. We have all of our boxes here full. So the inventor, the architect, the engineer, the studio, created in, and then we have the title here, the Germ-o-Scanner. So in this next one, we're going to talk about how you're going to do your rendering, okay? Next video. Okay, see you guys.